Hello everyone. In this video we will solve two exercises regarding the various methods for describing solution composition. Let us start. A solution is prepared by mixing 1 gram ethanol with 100 gram of water. So I will start by listing the given. We have mass of ethanol C2H5OH, which is 1 gram, mixed with mass of water, which is 100 gram, to give a final volume of the solution. So the volume of the solution 101 milli. Calculate the molarity. So require to calculate first of all molarity, which is the concentration. Secondly, mass percent of ethanol. So we want to find the mass percent of ethanol. Then the mole fraction of ethanol, X of ethanol, C2H5OH, and the molality eventually. So we have 4 requirements. We will start. Then for the molality of ethanol. Okay, to find the concentration, we know that the concentration, it's the number of mole of solute, which is C2H5OH, over the volume of solution. We have the mass of solute. Let us calculate the number of mole. Number of mole of C2H5OH, it's the mass over the molar mass. Mass given to us, which is 1. Molar mass of C2H5OH, you can calculate, you know how. 1 over 46, which is 0.0217 moles up to 3 significant figure. Now let us find the concentration, which is, as we said, the number of mole over the volume, which is 0.0217. The volume given to us 101 milli. Definitely I have to divide by 1000 because in the formula C equal N over V, volume should be in liter, so it will be 0.101 liter. So divided by 0.101, and the answer 0.215 molar. And like this we calculated the concentration and we found the first requirement. Second requirement, I want to find the percentage by mass of ethanol. The formula is the mass of ethanol over the mass of solution multiplied by 100. Okay. Mass of ethanol, I have it, it's given to me 1. How to find the mass of solution? Simply, it's the mass of solute, it's the summation of mass of solute and mass solvent, which is the water here. Mass of solute, which is 1, given to us. The water given to us 100 grams. So the mass solution will be 101 gram. Now I can plug this into this equation. So percentage of ethanol, mass of ethanol over the mass of solution we found, which is 101, all multiplied by 100, it is 0.990%. And like this we found the second requirement. Now the third requirement, we want to calculate mole fraction of ethanol. The mole fraction of ethanol, it's equal to the number of mole of ethanol all divided by N total. Okay, number of mole of ethanol already we found here, which is 0.0217. So number of mole of ethanol is 0.0217 mole. Let me find the number of mole of water, because N total, it's the number of mole of solute, which is ethanol, plus the number of mole of water. How to find the number of mole of water? We have to find to know its mass. We know its mass, which is 100 grams. So simply number of mole of water is equal mass over the molar mass, which is 100 over 18. which is 5.556 moles. So I can calculate N total, which is 5.556 plus 0.0217, which is equal about 5.58 moles. Now we can substitute in the equations. So the mole fraction of ethanol, it's the number of mole of ethanol, which is 0.0217 over the number of mole total, which is 5.58, and the answer will be 3.91 times 10 negative 3. Definitely no units, because this is in mole, this is in mole, and they cancel each other. So this will be the mole fraction. So we found the third requirement. Now the fourth requirement, finding the molality. Okay, molality, it's equal number of mole of solute, which is C2H5OH, over the mass of solvent in kilogram. Here the solvent is water. So the number of mole we found it, 0.0217 over mass of solvent, which is water given to us 100 gram, but should be in kilo, so 0.1 kilogram, and the answer will be 0.217, and the unit for molality is molal or small m. So like this, we found all the requirements. Let us move and solve exercise number 2. So now we want to calculate various methods of, solution composition from the molarity. Let us start. The electrolyte in automobile lead storage batteries, 3.75 molar sulfuric acid. So we will start writing, given the concentration of sulfuric acid is 3.7 molar. That has a density, so the density of the solution is 1.30 gram per milliliter. Calculate, so we have requirements required to calculate. First of all, mass percent of sulfuric acid. Secondly, the molality of sulfuric acid. And thirdly, the normality of sulfuric acid. We will start. The first requirement, percentage by mass of sulfuric acid equals the mass of sulfuric acid over mass of total, which is the solution, multiplied by 100. I have concentration of sulfuric acid. I can find from it the number of mole, from it its mass. I will assume the volume of solution to be 1000 because he didn't give me, so I will assume it 1000 milliliter, which is 1 liter. Let the volume of solution 1000 milliliter, which is equal to 1 liter. So the C equal N over V. So the number of mole of sulfuric acid is its concentration multiplied by the volume, which is 3.75 times 1, which is 3.75 moles. Like this, we found the number of mole of sulfuric acid. From it, we will be able to find the mass. From that, definitely you know how to calculate the molar mass. Again, quickly, sulfur from the periodic table, atomic mass 32, hydrogen is 1, oxygen 16. So the molar mass of sulfuric acid is 2 times 1 plus 32 plus 4 times 16, sum up to 98 gram per mole. Like this, we can find now the mass. We say, but the number of mole, it's the mass over the molar mass, which means the mass of sulfuric acid, it's the number of mole times its molar mass. So which is equal 3.75 times 98, and the mass of sulfuric acid will be 367.5 gram. Okay, now also I will be able to find mass of solution from the density given. I have density of solution. I say that the density of solution equal volume of mass of solution over volume of solution. So density equal mass over volume. Already I assumed the volume to be 1000 milliliters, so I have to use it all the way. Density of solution given to us 1.230 gram per milli. Mass of solution is the one I need to calculate. Volume of solution 1000 milli. So cross multiply, and the mass of solution is 1.230 multiplied by 1000. So eventually mass of solution will be 1.230 gram. Like this we found mass of solution. Now simply I plug these values in the equation, in the formula, to calculate the percentage mass of sulfuric acid. As we said, it's the mass of sulfuric acid, which is 367.5 over the mass total or the mass solution 1230, all multiplied by 100, and the answer will be 29.88%. Now still, so we're done from this. All this only to be done from the first requirement. Now let us find the molality. Molality, it's the number of mole. Molality, it's the number of mole of solute, which is the sulfuric acid, over the mass of solvent water in kilogram. Number of mole of solute, already we found it in the previous steps, so 3.75 moles. Now still I need to find the mass of water. We know that the mass total, which is solution, equal mass of solute plus the mass of water. So like this we will be able to find the mass of water. So mass of water, mass solution, minus mass of solute. Mass of the solution 1230. The mass of sulfuric acid we found 367.5, and the answer is 862.5 gram. So this is the mass of water. Now let us plug in the equation to find the molality. Number of mole of solute, which is 3.75 over this, but in kilograms, so 862.5 multiplied by 10 negative 3 to change into kilogram, and the answer 4.34 mole. Like this we are done from the second requirement. Third requirement is to find the normality. By definition, volume of, by definition, normality is equal to the number of equivalents per liter, 1 liter of solution. So per liter of solution. Okay, if we have to look for H2SO4, it gives 2H plus, which means every 1 mole of H2SO4 corresponds to 2 equivalents of H plus. So every 1 mole of H2SO4 corresponds to 2 equivalents of H plus. Okay, and we have already the concentration of sulfuric acid, which is 3.75 multiplied by the number of equivalents, which is 7.5, and the unit is normal. Thank you.